How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation July savings sale is running from now until July 15th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $24, 20% off. Lunar Abyss is a story-driven action-adventure blending fluid platforming with bullet hell combat, following Fox, a prisoner sent to explore a derelict megastructure beneath the mimic moon Luna, recovering forgotten technology from ruins that consumed a lost colony. Navigate centuries-old halls watched over by your artificial prison guard Aelin as the voices of the Abyss whisper cryptic secrets about Greymont's terrible fate. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $40, 20% off, Directive 8020 is a cinematic sci-fi horror adventure from the creators of Until Dawn and The Quarry, where the crew of the crash-landed colony ship Cassiopeia fights to survive an alien organism that perfectly mimics its prey. Evade the threat in real time, make trust-shattering decisions about who is human and who is not, and replay via a turning point story tree to uncover multiple endings, solo or in 6-player couch co-op. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $14, 80% off, EA Sports FC 26 is the latest installment in the football franchise, offering an overhauled gameplay experience to deliver more authentic and responsive matches. Whether you prefer career mode with real-world manager live challenges, competitive gameplay for football ultimate team and clubs, or creating your dream squad in new live events and tournament modes, every match feels dynamic and strategically deep. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $20, 20% off, Super Meat Boy 3D is a tough-as-nails precision platformer, now in 3D, where an animated cube of meat leaps from walls, dodges buzzsaws, and braves burning forests, trash dumps, and high-tech forges to rescue his bandaged girlfriend from an evil fetus in a tux. Expect brutal but fair levels ramping from hard to soul-crushing, epic boss fights, dark world stages designed to break you, and a banger soundtrack, all in 3D. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $28, 20% off, Myst Remake is Cyan's ground-up reimagining of the iconic puzzle adventure, whisking you to the eerily beautiful Myst Island and its mysterious ages to unravel a tale of ruthless family betrayal through immersive environmental exploration. Built with all new art, sound, and reimagined interactions, plus optional puzzle randomization and ray tracing support, this is the definitive modern experience of the beloved classic. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $28, 20% off, Riven Remake is Cyan World's expanded reimagining of the 1997 classic, sending you through dense jungles, caverns, and monolithic structures to explore a world shaped by a man who sees himself as a god and uncover why it teeters on the verge of collapse. Free movement through a real-time 3D environment and captivating new visuals bring Riven to life as its cunning puzzles reward careful observation and environmental storytelling. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $26, 35% off, The House in Fata Morgana, Dreams of the Revenants edition is a gothic visual novel spanning nearly a millennium, exploring tragedy, human nature, and insanity. Experience the main storyline, the prequel, A Requiem for Innocence, and the sequel, Reincarnation, all with enhanced voice acting, beautifully illustrated scenes, and haunting, atmospheric music for a deeply immersive, emotional, and unforgettable journey. It's a 93 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $12, 75% off, the Crysis Remastered Trilogy delivers 3 visually stunning first-person shooters, fully updated with enhanced textures, lighting, and effects. You play as a super soldier, using a nanosuit with speed, strength, and cloaking abilities in Crysis Remastered, customizing the upgraded nanosuit 2.0 in Crysis 2 Remastered, and uncovering the truth behind the Cell Corporation in Crysis 3 Remastered. It's an 84 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $12, 50% off, the Dave the Diver Dave and Ichiban bundle is a lighthearted adventure RPG where you explore the ever-changing blue hole by day, hunting rare fish and battling deep-sea creatures, before running a bustling sushi restaurant by night, crafting dishes and uncovering strange mysteries. The Ichiban Holiday Content Pack adds extra challenges, new minigames, and the chance to team up with Ichiban in this endlessly energetic and comedic loop. It's a 90 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $16, 70% off, Persona Dancing Endless Night Collection is a rhythm game bundle that brings together Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight in a one stylish package. With iconic Persona soundtracks adapted for rhythm gameplay, character customization, and social events that deepen bonds with teammates, it delivers stylish, fan-focused musical fun. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $20, 50% off. Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree is a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as an inquisitor, exploring a ruined world filled with monstrous foes, hidden secrets, and dangerous treasures while unraveling a deep, mysterious narrative. Choose from 6 classes, master precise Souls-like combat with dodges, parries, and powerful attacks, craft weapons and gear, and traverse 75 interconnected locations from Crimson City to the horrors of Entropy. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $36, 40% off. The Risk of Rain 2 bundle includes the base game and all 3 expansions, Survivors of the Void, Seekers of the Storm, and Alloyed Collective, and a massive roguelike third-person shooter where you escape a chaotic alien planet by combining loot and mastering a diverse roster of survivors. Battle hordes of frenzied monsters solo or with friends, with the DLC adding new survivors, items, stages, enemies, and alternate endings. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $12, 80% off, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is an open-world action RPG where you play as a Spartan hero navigating ancient Greece, shaping your destiny and influencing history through the choices you make in a world on the brink of chaos. You'll explore untamed landscapes and bustling cities, engage in large-scale battles, complete quests that affect the world around you, and develop your character with abilities, weapons, and gear. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $20, 33% off. The Precinct puts you in the shoes of rookie cop Nick Cordell Jr., patrolling the neon-soaked streets of 1980s Averno City while chasing criminals, solving your father's murder, and navigating gang-driven conspiracies. Respond to everything from petty infractions to grand heists with intense foot, car, and helicopter pursuits, destructible environments, and tactical support calls for backup, roadblocks, and spike strips. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off. The Outlast Trials is a co-op survival horror experience from Red Barrel set during the Cold War, where unwilling test subjects are imprisoned inside Murkoff's sadistic psychological experiments. Sneak through nightmarish trial facilities solo or with up to 3 friends using stealth-focused gameplay, scarce defensive tools like stun rigs and blind mines, and tense objective-based missions that pit you against grotesque enemies. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $40, 34% off. Horizon Call of the Mountain is an immersive VR adventure where you play as Rias, exploring the Karja and Nora homelands, scaling peaks, and confronting fearsome machines while uncovering a dangerous threat. You'll climb, hunt machines, craft items, and interact with a richly detailed 360-degree environment using intuitive PSVR 2 sense controls, experiencing the thrill of height, motion, and breathtaking vistas. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $18, 80% off, Lost Judgment Ultimate Edition is a narrative-driven action-adventure where private detective Takayuki Yagami revisits a chilling case of seemingly impossible crimes, including the full base game and all DLC. You'll investigate using gadgets and classic sleuthing, brawl through streets with 3 distinct martial arts styles, and go deep undercover in side activities like street racing and side cases across Kamurocho and Ijincho. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $16, 20% off. Tiny Bookshop is a cozy narrative management game where you leave everything behind to open a secondhand bookshop by the sea, stocking books of different genres, decorating with plants or spooky candles, and recommending the perfect read to each unique customer. Befriend quirky locals, set up shop across scenic Buxtonbury by the Sea locations, and uncover the town's hidden history as you grow your stamp collection. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $30, 25% off. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed is a rebuilt remake of the beloved 3D platformer, bringing Mickey Mouse back to Wasteland, a world of forgotten Disney characters, where his magic brush can restore beauty with paint or reshape environments with thinner. Improved controls, new abilities like dash and ground pound, enhanced animations, and stunning reimagined visuals offer a fresh, dynamic take on this fan-favorite classic. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $28, 30% off, Spongebob Squarepants Titans of the Tide is a colorful 3D platformer where Spongebob and Patrick must stop the Flying Dutchman and King Neptune from tearing Bikini Bottom apart. Switch seamlessly between Spongebob and Patrick as you combine their unique platforming abilities, master Patrick's new grappling and burrowing skills, and explore iconic locations while battling bosses in a fully voiced original story. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is a rhythm action spin-off that lets you relive iconic moments from the series through over 140 musical tracks, while playing as fan-favorite heroes from Disney and Square Enix World. Battle enemies in time with the music across side-scrolling, aerial, and boss stages, team up in co-op or online versus modes, and revisit key story scenes that celebrate the saga's biggest adventures. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, River City Girls flips the classic beat-em-up formula with a hilarious, high-energy twist as Kyoko and Misako brawl through the city to rescue their kidnapped boyfriends, Kunio and Riki. Battle street gangs, punks, and over-the-top bosses across colorful 16-bit style districts, leveling up your moves, and chaining flashy combos, throws, and special attacks that pack serious punch whether you're playing solo or in chaotic local co-op. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $30, 40% off, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 is a fully remade skateboarding collection that brings back 2 classic entries with modern visuals, refined controls, and online multiplayer for up to 8 skaters. Tear through faithfully recreated parks in crisp 4K with the iconic 2-minute format and classic soundtrack, customize your skater and design parks with shareable goals, and tackle tougher challenges in enhanced New Game Plus mode. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $35, 30% off, the Lunar Remastered collection bundles 2 beloved classic JRPGs, Silver Star Story Complete, following aspiring Dragon Master Alex as he battles the Magic Emperor, and Eternal Blue Complete, set 1,000 years later as hero and friends escort the mysterious Lucia while hunted by enemies who brand her the Destroyer of Lunar. Both titles feature enhanced graphics, overhauled audio, and quality of life improvements throughout. It's an 84 average on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $24, 20% off, Tides of Tomorrow is a single-player adventure set in a flooded world ravaged by the disease Plastemia, where an innovative online story link feature lets you feel the echoes of other players' choices and leave your own lasting mark for future Tidewalkers. Sail through uncertain waters, meet ruthless marauders, everyday reclaimers, and mysterious mystics, while levels and narrative choices shift based on the story link you select. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.